What's up, guys? Welcome back to Among the Fence. Today we're going to be branching out into a different genre other than metal. Today we're going to be talking about the single More Than Love by the Prize Fighter Inferno. So in order for me to do a little bit of backstory on this song, I also need to do a little bit of backstory on my channel. The name of my channel, Among the Fence, actually comes from a Coheed And Cambria song off of their album In Keeping Secrets of Silent Earth 3. And it is a lyric that actually comes off of that title track. And Coheed and Cambria was started by Claudio Sanchez, who also writes graphic novels and comics and all that. And that's what majority of their music is based on. It's based on all those graphic novels and comic books. And in those comics, there is a character named Inferno, who is a very important character, and he fights these creatures that are known as the Prize. And that's where we get the Prize Fighter Inferno. And Coheed and Cambria is like a punk rock, sometimes hard rock kind of band. But when Claudio Sanchez started the Prize Fighter Inferno, he started it as an acoustic electronica, and I believe it started about 2006. At least that's when the first album was released. And since then, he's only released 2 EPs, and the last one was in like 2012. So it's been almost 10 years since he's done anything at all. So if you guys are kind of confused about why I'm randomly doing like an electronica pop kind of song, that's one of the reasons, and also because it was requested on my channel, and that's basically what my channel is about, is reviewing things that have been requested. So the song starts out with all this kind of random noise that isn't really music, but then it slowly forms into this trickly kind of Tron beat. But then as soon as the verse hits and the vocals and lyrics come in, the whole atmosphere changes. It starts out kind of mysterious, but then once the song starts going, it turns into this more laid back, relaxed, mellow kind of tone. And Claudio Sanchez is known for having kind of almost nasally, high-pitched kind of vocals. And with the effect on his voice in this song, it makes it a little harsh on the ears here and there, but it fits the music going on really well, and it fits the lyrics and his vocals very well. Like, for instance, at one point there's a lyric where he says scared, and the effect that's on his voice gives his voice a tiny little bit of tremble effect going on, and it just amplifies the emotion. And this song came out on April 3rd of this year, and I've listened to a lot of different songs that fit the despair and the depression and the just weightiness, just the weight bearing down on everybody, and just the stress and just everything about what's going on in the world right now. And a lot of those songs do a pretty good job at setting the tone and the emotion of, like I said, what's going on. But this song, even though it probably isn't about what's going on in the world, because like I said, most of the music is about the theme of the comic books and the graphic novels that Claudio Sanchez writes, the lyrics in this song still fit it pretty well, but it's a lot more uplifting. And I gotta be honest, the music in this song is pretty basic. There's not a whole lot going on. There's tiny changes here and there that keep the song interesting, but the overall foundation of the song, the main beat, is pretty repetitive, but it does a good job at driving the song forward, so it doesn't really become boring. And when the song starts out, it does feel a little awkward when the vocals come in, because like I said, in the Claudio Sanchez's vocals mixed with the effect, it could just be a little harsh on your ears. But once all the pieces of the song start to come together, especially when the chorus hits, which is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful chorus. It's just great emotion, and it has such a good sound in it. It just all comes together perfectly. I know that Claudio writes most of his music, and he does most of his recording and producing and all that stuff at his home studio, and I'm pretty sure that's where he did this, considering, you know, what's going on in the world. I don't want to talk about too much, because then you get your video blocked and demonetized, which I'm not even monetized, but I don't want to get my video blocked anywhere. So I don't want to go into too much detail, but you guys know what I'm talking about. He hasn't been able to leave, so he did all of this song in his own house. And there's one thing that he's very good at, and that is writing extremely just simple and catchy songs. And even though I prefer his rock and punk rock stuff and the stuff he does with Coheed and Cambria a lot more, because they're one of my favorite bands, obviously. This is a good song. I can't deny that. Even though it isn't really the style that I prefer, and it isn't something that I would normally listen to, I can't deny that he did a really good job at writing a really good song. So with all that said, I gotta give More Than Love by the Prize Fighter Inferno a 3.7 out of 5. I enjoyed the song quite a bit, but again, it might not be for everybody, giving the vocals and the effects on it, and it just is a very unique and very original song. It doesn't sound like a whole lot of everything else, and in the world of pop and electronica, that can kind of turn people off. But I want to know what you guys think. If by some off chance you guys are a Prize Fighter Inferno fan, go ahead and leave a comment below letting me know what you thought of the song. If you haven't heard this song before, I'm going to put a link for it in the description below. Give it a listen and let me know what you would rate it. And if you guys have any albums or singles you want me to listen to, new or old, go ahead and leave a comment below letting me know those are also, and I will make it happen for you. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my reviews, click the subscribe button and ring the little bell icon so that way you get notified when I do upload. That way you guys don't miss out. Doing any of those things helps me out tremendously, and I appreciate it so much. And I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to watch my video. It means a lot to me. I hope you guys all have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time.
I was trying to make it lying